Welcome to iCharts for NetSuite. In today's video, we're going to be going through some awesome interactivity features. So one of the first things that you can do with iCharts, and one of the things you'll notice right when you first look at a chart, is that you can actually hover over the bars and get a little bit of extra information about the data that's actually behind this chart. iCharts is ultimately a visualization layer that is based on NetSuite saved searches. What they are essentially is pivots, taking the existing values of the saved search and grouping them into particular buckets. But our pivots go one level deeper. If you look on this chart to the left, you can see that all of the transactions are being grouped by the period in which they took place, giving you this 4-month timeline right here. But where iCharts goes one level deeper is we allow you to do a secondary grouping, sort of a grouping inside of a grouping. And what that allows you to do is break down those transactions by the values of an entirely different saved search field. So you can see here that with our 4-month periods, these are our transactions, but then we're actually breaking them down by the account field, which is then showing you that instead of around $20 million worth of revenue in September, this chart gets new life. It's now $12 million in software license subscriptions, $5 million in maintenance, and looks like just under $1 million in professional services. This allows you to get a much clearer, much more significant at-a-glance visibility view of your data. Without having to do anything or manipulate the chart or the underlying data, you can see right now exactly what is going on with this data set in real time. That's another very important aspect of iCharts. All the charts are real time. The entire experience is native to NetSuite. No more exporting, importing to Excel, data manipulation. We're using all the existing data, all the existing saved searches that you have to bring you these charts and dashboards. So one of the things that you can also do with iCharts is you'll notice that at the top of this chart here, there's these little drop downs, reseller and partner. What these are iCharts filters. What these do is they work exactly like saved search criteria, filtering out or choosing to select particular data elements that you're interested in. So for example, if I want to see how the revenue by source account is doing for maybe a particular partner during this 4-month period, I can just go over to this partner field right here. I can scroll down and find the partner that I'm interested in from the partner list that's actually being populated from the saved search in real time. I can select my particular partner and click apply. And what you'll notice is right now the chart will automatically snap to form and only show me transactions that are adhering to that new filter or saved search criteria that I just specified right here on the chart. One thing to keep in mind is that these filters operate entirely independently from the saved search. So I can go and manipulate this filter and make it show whatever I want, and the underlying search is entirely unaffected. One of the other interesting things that you can do with iCharts is if you look on the top left-hand side, you'll see that there's a save button here. This allows you to save the chart as an image to your downloads folder, which then allows you to circulate it across your organization, as an image of course, whether that be through an email or a PowerPoint. With any image, it will lose that sort of real-time nature of the charts, so don't expect your images to be automatically updating after you email them out. But ultimately, that is basically how you use the tool. A lot of slicing and dicing that you can do right on the chart itself. And because this experience is entirely native to NetSuite, I can always see at any point in time the underlying records that make up these bars. So what I can do is if I hover over one of these bars here and I want to see, hey, what happened with this $9 million worth of professional service revenue in the month of November? A bit of a mouthful, but ultimately a very valuable piece of information. What I can do is I can click right on it and click View Data. What this does is this opens a brand new pop-up that will show me all of the records in NetSuite, and then you can see them right here on the screen. It has all of the attributes of those particular records, adhering of course to just that professional service revenue account criteria that we specified on the chart, as well as the time criteria that we specified with November 2014. From here, this is existing NetSuite functionality totally taking over. I can go in and click View, and what this does is this will open the attributes of that particular record right here on the screen, and I can basically see everything. Every single attribute of this record.